Hello, first grade. Today we are going to work on addition with regrouping again. So what I need you to do is make sure that you have this worksheet printed out. And if you don't have a printer at home, that's okay. All you need to do is make sure that you have a piece of paper and a pencil, and that you are going to copy down the questions, the problems from this paper. But I need you to make sure that you have your numbers stacked right on top of each other, just like I do. That's very important. Otherwise, your work is going to get very confusing. Okay, so when you're ready, you can move on. If you need to take some time to pause the video and get all of those things ready, then go ahead and do that now. And unpause when you're ready to go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at this problem again. And just like we did last class, we are always going to start with our ones side. Whoa, these are big numbers, first grade. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add these two numbers together. So I have 9 plus 8. So we're going to hold up our fist and say 9 and count on 8 more. So get ready. Here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so 9 plus 8 more is 17. I'm going to write that number over here to remind myself. Now, this number, this 7, is in my ones place, so that's going to go right here under those two numbers. But I can't put the 1 down here because I have other numbers on this side. So I have to regroup that 1 up top on my 10 side. I regroup it as a 10. Now I can add my 10 side together. So 4 plus 1 more equals 5. So 49 plus 8 equals 57. All right, let's do another one. So I come over here. I always start on my one side. I'm going to start with my bigger number. My bigger number is 9. And I'm going to count up 6. So get ready to do that with me. Hold up your fist and say 9. Here we go. 9. Now count on. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I'm going to write my 15 over here. And then I'm going to look at this number. And on my one side, I see a 5. So I'm going to write my 5 here, and then the 1 from my 15 gets regrouped into the 10s. And now I add these two numbers together. I have 8 plus 1 more. What's 8 plus 1 more? It equals 9. So 86 plus 9 equals 95. How you doing? Are you hanging in there with me so far? Is it starting to get a little bit easier? Okay, let's keep going. I always start on my one side. I'm going to start with my bigger number 8, and I'm going to add on 3 more. So get ready to do it with me. Here we go. 8, count on, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to write my 11 over here. I see on my one side I have a 1. I'm going to write that underneath my one side of my problem. And then the other one gets regrouped into my 10s. And now I can add my 10s together. 5 plus 1 more equals 6. So 53 plus 8 equals 61. Let's keep going. We're going to do 3 more together, and then you're going to have the last 6 to do on your own. All right, down here I have 8 plus 7. Let's do it on our fingers and count on. Ready? Hold up your fist and say 8. Count on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm going to write my 15 over here. Eventually, first grade, you will not need to write your 15 down. You'll just be able to keep that in your brain and know that this 5 is what you need to remember. That 5 comes here, and then this 1 is always going to get regrouped up to the 10s. Okay, now I add my 10s. 6 plus 1 more equals 7. All right, moving on. I have 9 plus 7 more, big numbers. All right, let's start with 9 and count on. Here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. I'll write that over here. Okay, the 6 is what I need to remember. The 6 is what goes under my one side. And then the 1 goes on the 10 side. And now I can add my 10s together. I have 3 plus 1 more equals 4. All right. We're going to do one more problem. This time I have 9 plus 4, so let's count on. Here we go. Hold up your fist. 9, count on. 10, 11, 12, 13. Remember 13. But the important number that I need to remember is this 3. The 3 is what goes underneath my one side, and then my 1 gets regrouped on my 10 side. Then I have 7 plus 1 more equals 8. So 74 plus 9 equals 83. Make sure your paper looks like mine for now. And then I'm going to clear mine off because I'm going to show you. You have 6 more problems to do by yourself, first grade. You're going to do the exact same thing we've just been doing. You're going to add those one side together. Write your number over here. Figure out what's on the one side. Write that number underneath. Regroup that 10 and then add your 10s together. Try your best. I will see you tomorrow for math for our test.